With speeds reaching up to 350 kilometers per hour, these drivers truly are the elite of motorsports. While certain measures are put in place to prevent teams from cheating and to ensure safety, the rulebook goes beyond the obvious. From specifying the color of the carpet on the podium, to why there are no female F1 drivers, there seems to be a rule for almost every aspect of the sport. Number 6. Super License. First and foremost, Formula 1 drivers must have a valid super license, which is issued by the FIA. This license is only given to drivers who have met certain criteria, such as having a certain number of wins in lower-level motorsports. You might already know this, but Max Verstappen did not follow the rules to get a super license. The drivers must pass a strict fitness test, be at least 18 years old, and have a valid driver's license. But did you know that Verstappen did not even have a driver's license when he made his debut at the age of 17? Number 5. Weight. During a race weekend, drivers must adhere to strict weight limits. Not only do they have to weigh in before the race, but their cars must also meet certain weight requirements. The weight of the car is crucial for the performance of the car, and teams and drivers are working on ways to reduce the weight of the car and make it more aerodynamic. In 2022, the minimum weight of a Formula 1 car was set to 798 kilograms. The original limit was set at 795 kilograms, but the limit increased by 3 kilograms as teams struggled to meet it. Number 4. Use of technology. In addition to these regulations, there are also strict rules around the use of technology. But keep watching because we'll also tell you why there are no female drivers in Formula 1. About the technology rule, for example, telemetry systems, which provide real-time data to the team, must be turned off during qualifying and the race. The teams are only allowed to use a limited number of sensors and cameras to gather data. The FIA is taking the necessary steps to ensure that teams do not gain an unfair advantage by using advanced technology. Number 3. Engines. Another important rule that drivers have to follow is regarding the use of engines. Each driver is only allowed to use 3 engines for the entire season, and if a driver exceeds that limit, he will face severe penalties. Teams are also limited in the number of parts they can use in their engines, and they must adhere to strict regulations regarding the design and construction of the engines. Seems fair, right? But why does the podium carpet have to follow rules? We'll tell you later. Number 2. Pit stop. Pit stops are also regulated, with teams only allowed a certain amount of time to work on the car during a pit stop. Teams are also limited in the number of crew members that could work on the car during a pit stop. The car's engine must be turned off at all times during the stop, and may be restarted only when the stop is over. During a pit stop, IMSA allows just 4 mechanics to service a car. 1 crew member will refuel the vehicle, while the other 3 will change the tires and operate the pneumatic jacks. F1 cars are not allowed to enter the pit lane at speeds over 80 kilometers per hour, or else they will receive a time penalty. Each racer must enter the pit lane at least once throughout the race. This is due to a rule requiring the use of at least 2 different tire compounds during the race. A car will be disqualified if it does not enter the pit lane to change tire compounds throughout the race. Number 1. The color of the carpet and female F1 drivers. Why are there no female Formula 1 drivers? Well, F1 is a very competitive and physically demanding sport that requires tremendous physical strength, endurance, and mental toughness, so it's just very difficult. Motorsports categories are not separated by gender, so female drivers do qualify to compete in F1 and junior series such as Formula 2 and Formula 3, but no woman has competed in an F1 World Championship since Lella Lombardi in 1976. Max Verstappen has admitted to being skeptical about whether female drivers can compete with men in Formula 1, but the then 17-year-old Verstappen, who made history as the youngest F1 driver and point scorer, said he agrees with those who think a separate championship is the right answer for women. I think they are missing something when it comes to physical strength, Verstappen said. And maybe it's also true that some women are quicker to be afraid in a race car, Verstappen said. I think they are missing something when it comes to physical strength. And maybe it's also true that some women are quicker to be afraid in a race car, Verstappen said. As for the carpet, that should be green or dark blue. That probably has to do with the cameras. As we can see, Formula 1 drivers have to follow a lot of rules and regulations. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our channel.